I don't want to ruffle feathers with this one, but this is just how I've seen it. So when it comes to being nonverbal or not speaking as an autistic trait, this comes from one main reason. So autistic kids and people in general exist at a high frequency. I mean, it's just no arguing. They exist at a slightly higher frequency, and this is for a very specific purpose. It's not because they're better than anybody else. It's just because of exactly what they're trying to accomplish here. It's nothing superior. But when you exist at a higher frequency, you vibrate faster, and that can mean that you exist slightly in the future. And also that you process information very, very, very quickly. And so to actually, you have to understand that speech is very slow, and it's also very inaccurate, and it doesn't accurately convey much at all compared to the full spectrum of experience. And so for some less masking kids, it can be physically impossible, if not painful, to slow down their processing to the point where they would respond to you at where you're at. And that's just because these particular sweet little souls are processing gargantuan amounts of input and stimulation and information at all times. And it's just, it's hard. It's hard to slow yourself down, to get into the mode of human speech. That's honestly just what it comes down to. And this is not to mention trauma. Obviously, trauma can cause selective mutism in a completely different way. That's not what I'm referring to. They can occur at the same time or independently of each other. But this is one explanation that doesn't necessarily involve trauma, that explains why autistic kids may be nonverbal. It isn't because they can't speak, it's because it's very hard to go that slow with their brains, if not literally impossible.